Forever. Dog.
It's very clear that the system is broken. Speaking of which, did you guys see the Supreme Court ruling?
I don't even want to.
Real question. Should the three of us buy a cabin somewhere very far away and just live together and make content?
For like a month?
No, like forever. Like in another land, like Iceland or something. Somewhere where like we cannot be hurt.
Oh my God, lesbian content house.
You want to make a content?
You want
Ashley
to make a
wants
content
to make
house.
a content
Talk
house.
about drama. Talk about drama.
Oh, it's scary. I feel scared.
Yeah, content houses are really scary.
Okay, now we're on.
Alayna just switched back to her regular video from showing us her incredibly detailed, high definition 16K video that she's shooting, but she has rejoined us back here where we look pixelated.
I've come back down to earth.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to meet you guys where you're at. That's what they say.
Tone.
Meet people where they're
at.
I've just my tone, I've decided it's just I'm changing up the tone. This is a new era for me.
I missed that. What's happening? You're in a new era? What era are you in, Alayna?
Changing her vibe.
I'm in my violence era.
Vibe change.
This is my violence era. No, but I'm still very excited because I got a new camera setup and I haven't gotten a new camera in like a decade, almost a decade. I've been using the same camera, and so I've like upgraded, and it's beautiful and I love it, but also it's so detailed that I'm like, I've never seen my face in that much detail, and I kind of didn't need to, you know?
Yeah, I think that
I know when you watch yourself on camera all the time. Yeah, I agree. When you watch yourself on camera all the time.
There's a leg. Sorry, there's a leg.
What?
There is a leg.
There's
no, it's okay. Just blame the interruption on me. So when you're looking at yourself on camera all the time, you know, it starts to be like, oh my God, do other people see this? This is all I see. So it is not super healthy. And that's another reason why social media can be really bad for you, and take it easy.
No, it literally gave me body dysmorphia.
That, Alayna.
Like
that.
I was editing myself. I started making videos my last year of high school. Okay, that's 20.
Wow.
I graduated high school in 2010.
Yeah.
So I edited myself entirely until like 6 months ago. Well, no, I had an editor. Whatever. I did like 20 plus hours of editing of my own face every single week since 2010. The amount of I don't think I know what I look like because it's so morphed.
Yeah,
from staring at my own face.
I think if you knew what you looked like, you'd be obsessed with yourself.
Was that a compliment?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Of course it was a compliment.
Oh,
Alayna, you're beautiful.
Actually, that Riz was like off the charts.
Not the Riz.
You know what was even more off the charts?
What?
Telling yourself that it was off the charts.
Nailed it. You guys in your backwards hats.
Wait, Mac, you and I, we're having another father-son kind of outfit day.
But we're matching. Look at our t-shirts.
Oh, okay, cute. Oh, I am your child.
You're like really our child
Wow,
today.
Alayna, it is like we had Mac as a baby together.
It really is like we had that baby.
It really is like our son is our son.
Alayna, how's your sister? Sorry.
We're not doing that today. We're not doing that today.
Why not? Come on, give me something.
You never ask about my sister.
Give me some joy.
We're not doing that today.
What if she's not doing
Yeah, because your sister is my niece.
Oh,
Mattia. So you don't check up on your nieces? How do you think that looks to Alayna's sister?
Not sexually. No, I don't do that.
Alayna's sister probably wants somebody that frequently checks up on their nieces and says, how are you doing? Here's a 20.
Are we not like now that she has stopped responding to you two in whatever this is that's happening between the two of you, now that my sister has removed herself from the situation, will this not die?
Tone, vibe, tude,
violence.
Alayna.
Violence.
That was intense.
That was violence.
The nostrils were...
That was violent.
The airflow out of the nostrils was
Danny
saying some crazy
shaving
things.
my eyebrows.
Wow.
Can I finish my thought?
Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, I'm so sorry.
What I try and tell people as like a way to imagine it is I'm like, imagine that you go to your job, right? 40 hours a week, and your job is to stare in the mirror. Like, imagine looking at yourself from all angles in the mirror 8 hours a day.
Yes.
For a decade.
It hurts you. It hurts your self-esteem.
Doesn't look like my face. But so one of the best things I've done now is like hire editors.
Especially when you're looking at like online. Yeah, online you're seeing all the edited, all of the, you know, the media out there, and like you're looking at yourself raw. You know, it's like tough.
Yeah. But I'm doing. Wait, you guys have updates. I kind of have an update, but how are your updates? You guys go first.
I actually don't have, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I was taking time off from touring because like I had my medical procedure done. I'm in the process of freezing my eggs.
Yeah.
And I'm working on my solo show about, you know, my stuff with my depression, anxiety, my therapist passing away during that time. I don't know, like this is like a more calm, like focus on me period of my, you know, life right now. So I don't know. It's just started. So I love touring so much. So I'm going to see how it affects my mood to just kind of be stable. But I am kind of looking forward to like being in my house.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything from the procedure yet for your hip?
Actually, yeah. So I was really skeptical.
CPT
it was really
time?
hard because for CPT time, for a week prior, I couldn't take any Advil. And for a week after, I couldn't take any Advil because the procedure that I had done, you're inhibiting platelets. So I was in a ton of pain because I took Advil multiple times every day in order to just be at a low level of pain.
Yeah.
Along with all the other things, the Tylenol, the CBD, watching how I'm working my body, yada, yada. So, you know, even down to what shoes I'm wearing. So then that was rough because the procedure was actually quite painful. And then I had a week with no painkillers.
Yeah.
And then I was recovering from that lack of sleep, pain, you know, whatever, for the next like 2 weeks. And I got on the phone with my doctor on Tuesday, and he was like, well, this is when you should start to see some improvement. And I was like, yeah, right. Like I was just like fully, you know what I mean? Like when you've had something for so many years.
Well, and you've tried so many things.
Yeah. And I was just sort of like, we'll see, whatever. But it's been a few days since then, and I've had mild discomfort, but I have not needed Advil to sleep through the night.
Wow.
And I've been sleeping through the night. And I even worked out a little bit. And he said this would be the next 3 weeks is going to be the most transformative part of this. And now I'm like, oh my God, did this work?
Wow.
Is this it? Like, am I going to feel relief for the first time in 4 years?
Wow.
That's great.
So I've got a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, I have hope. I have some hope. So if it works, I'm going to tell everybody about it. And I'll recommend my doctor. You know, all of this has been out of pocket is the really sad thing.
Yeah.
But hopefully one day this will be approved by insurance and it's something that everybody can do. So I'll let you guys know. But I've been feeling really good.
Oh my God.
You should get sponsored by platelets.
Platelets. Listener, are you in pain? If you're in pain, little bottom, there's something that can top you back to the best shape of your life, and it's platelets.
If platelets bring the horn.
Platelets.com/Chosen Family Podcast Patreon. Use code Chosen Family Podcast to get your platelets today. That's
platelets.
50% off your platelets. All the platelets for 50% off.
Oh my God. Oh no.
The most refreshing destinations in summer. Protosile, walk-in beer cooler, the AC at a cinema, and your Hello Tushy Bidet. Hello Tushy Bidet cleans your bum 2 times better than wiping and prevents poo particles from spreading to your hands and everything you touch.
It attaches to your existing toilet, requires no electricity or additional plumbing, and cuts toilet paper use by 80%. I can attest to all of these things. These claims are true.
Hello Tushy Bidet pays for itself in a few months. Every Hello Tushy Bidet attachment comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty.
With over 100,000 five-star reviews, see why millions of people already love Hello Tushy. I know I love it because I'm a slut. Listener, you know that. And you want to feel clean.
Absolutely. I am so excited that we are working with Tushy because this product has changed my life. If any of you have any sort of stomach issues, IBS folks, listen up. You know how irritating toilet paper can be when used in excess?
It's good shit.
Guys, we are saving so much toilet paper by using this. I'll never have to go buy toilet paper from Costco again with this bidet.
So go to hellotushy.com/chosen and use promo code chosen to get 10% off plus free shipping on your first bidet order. That's hellotushy.com/chosen for 10% off. I feel like my kind of update is almost in a similar, maybe similar but different place to you, where like similar in the way that I'm feeling like a sense of kind of hope, different in the fact that you having like 10,000 things happening in your life right now was me for the past 2 months with like school and every other 10,000 things I've talked about on here. And now it finally feels like all of that is slowing down.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
it's been too long.
That is so nice.
It's honestly, like, this week has been the first week where I've basically been able to do some, like, house stuff and life stuff and just, like, starting to get back into life. And, like, my anxiety is so good. It's, like,
good.
I don't even know. I don't even know how to put it into words. So I almost feel like I'm, you know, maybe 2 months down from where you're at right now, Ashley, where like you've got all of these things on your plate and it's like hard to even breathe. And I feel like I'm like, oh my God. Wow. Okay.
Well, you did a lot, Alayna. Like, you have to, I hope you're crediting yourself, because like you did a lot of things that you were uncomfortable with to get some of this stuff off your plate. And I'm final. And you do have to wait. It takes a moment for those things to kick in so that you can actually do the things that you want to do. But like so many people just stay in their discomfort and don't make the moves to better their life. And like what you did, you put yourself out of your comfort zone in so many ways, like, oh my God, getting treatment, you know, hiring someone. You did all those things. You faced them. They were hard, and now you're reaping the benefits. So I hope like this is like a good moment for you to be a role model to the people out there who are maybe like, oh, it won't work. Like, you know, there was a moment where you're like, I don't know if I could have an editor. And then you did, and it worked.
That's so interesting to remember.
Just a thought.
No, because it's once you're past those things, it's so easy to forget that there were moments when it was really hard. Like, and really
you knew
scary.
that when it was happening too, but it was still like hard and scary.
Whereas now it's like, and I also like kind of putting it in the phrasing of like getting treatment. That feels nice to me, like getting treatment for the anxiety, because that's what I did and what I'm doing. And like, I also want to say that I'm on attempt number 3 here with the treatments. And I finally feel like, and this one's early days still, but it finally feels like the side effects that I was having from the other 2 that I tried, like they were not manageable. And so I got kind of scared because my anxiety was feeling really good, but then the side effects were really bad. And so I was scared that I would have to choose. And now I'm trying something a bit different. And so far, it feels really good. So I have to give it some time yet, but like,
that's awesome.
I also feel hopeful. I feel hopeful.
Woohoo. I love to hear it. We love to hear it. Mummy. Happy mummy. Look, happy wife, happy life.
That's words to live by. Mac, how are your chunks?
It's crazy that a week goes by and your cramps don't.
Oh, my camera was too hot. It stopped working. Shoot.
That was the cutest angry moment. Shoot.
Oh my god. But now the listener, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see the difference between my cameras. Sorry, Mac. Whose phone is on sound?
I'm really sorry. It's mine, and I can't get it to stop. I don't know why it won't go into my earbuds. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm just deeply sorry. I'm sorry to the audience.
Sorry, Alayna. That's actually your sister texting me. Let me just put it on.
Oh. I'm having like a very old dad moment with this where I'm like, how do I get this thing to stop making the noise? Son, can you help me silence my phone?
Did you try turning it off and turning it on again?
Did you try plugging it in?
That was the first thing I tried.
No, Mac, what were you saying about your period? It's so funny. It's been a week.
It's been a week. And it
has been a week, and your period is still rampant.
I'll tell you, it's one of those that feels like it's still the first day.
Almost feels like it's the same day as it was last time we talked about it.
Yeah. I just only wish that I was wearing that matching sweatsuit with the nice hoodie up and the emo look. And
I had forgotten about that. It was so long ago.
I was casually hot. It was a casual hot day. And today it actually might be worse if I'm being
Mac.
Oh.
That's okay.
Bro, why does it hurt so much?
Bro,
it's
why?
not okay.
Like, periods, bro.
It's not okay.
Bro.
Someone figure this out.
You know what I've realized? I have worn, for some reason, I wear this shirt when we record like 40. Yep. I've worn this shirt to record like 500 times. I think people are going to start to think that I don't have other shirts.
Well, do you? We wouldn't know.
Yeah, I was going to...
This is actually my only shirt. I do. I kind of need a shirt.
Oh, if only you would sign up on patreon.com/chosenfamilypodcast so that we could get Ashley some new shirts. Actually, all of the money from the Patreon goes directly to us buying to my shirts.
Ashley new shirts. Like that one designer shirt that
new
she
shirt
has.
Fund.
All of our Patreon has gone into that one designer
shirt. It's not
shirt.
even designer. It's not. Wait, when were we talking about this shirt?
No, I saw you on that Kelsey's podcast.
It just is the most expensive. It's the most expensive T-shirt that I own.
What is it?
Which for me, because I'm not a big spender when it comes to clothes at all. It was like, it's like a $65 T-shirt, and I feel really embarrassed saying that.
What
Wait,
shirt?
I'm so
what
embarrassed.
Shirt?
Wait, $65?
I don't want to.
That's your expensive shirt?
I don't feel expensive for a T-shirt.
It's just a regular.
Should I be embarrassed?
T-shirt?
I don't know whether or not I should be embarrassed.
No, personally, I would never spend $65 on a T-shirt.
Really?
I get my T-shirts for $8 at Target, or like.
I know. I'm usually in the.
I know. I got it from
I try to buy sustainably.
Yeah, I have two modes: thrift stores. Most of my clothes are from thrift stores, or I will buy one nice thing, and then I will wear it for 7 years.
Right.
That's so mom of you.
Yeah. This was just like I wanted like better street style, and I was like, oh, this shirt's like fucking cool, and
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That's my expensive shirt,
I don't think you need
guys.
to be embarrassed about a $65 T-shirt. I don't think so.
Thank you.
If people can spend their money how they want. I was gonna say maybe if your whole wardrobe is $65 T-shirts, but it's your money. People should spend their money how they want. If you want to buy yourself a nice T-shirt, get a nice T-shirt. It's your money.
Get a nice T-shirt.
Well, and you know what actually is a pet peeve of mine is when people who are like financial gurus or like people who try to like tell people how to grow their money and stuff.
Dave Ramsey.
I don't know their names, but when they talk about stuff where it's like when it's kind of like blaming people who don't have a lot of money for not having a lot of money, and it's like, well, stop eating out, stop buying nice things, stop whatever, and I'm like, they're just trying to live in the world.
You know how much money you would have if you didn't buy your coffee every morning.
No, but that's
and
exactly
then
what I'm saying,
they calculate it, and
Matt.
it's like $40,000, but the calculation makes like no sense. They're like, that's a down payment on a house, and you wonder why you're in debt.
You just stop eating avocado toast.
It's like the system is broken. It's very clear that the system is broken. Speaking of which, did you guys see the Supreme Court ruling?
I don't even want to. Yeah.
The funniest thing was the people in the comments that were like, "Finally, this will end racism."
I'm like, do you understand what racism is? Do we understand?
Yeah, wait, what? What is the justification there? I don't understand.
People are saying that because now that they won't take race into consideration, that makes it equal in their minds. So they're believing that it's a good thing because they're believing that it's ending racism, whereas they're not seeing the nuance.
Oh, you're talking about affirmative action.
Yeah.
I was talking about, yes, affirmative action. I was talking about being able to deny people, like if you run a bakery, if you run your Christian bakery,
saw that too.
Gay people are not going to your Christian bakery. Also, what the fuck is a Christian bakery? Like, is the red velvet made with blood of Christ? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? They have the man
and the woman on top of the cake getting married, and they're both blonde.
As it should be. As it should be.
It should be.
Yes.
God, it's just like so...
It's depressing. Like, I don't even know how to...
It's really depressing.
I don't even know how to, like, metabolize the information in my own body. Like, I don't know... It is mind-boggling to me.
Wait, guys, real question.
Yeah.
Should the three of us buy a cabin somewhere very far away and just live together and make content?
For, like,
if I
a
did
month?
that, I would want to become self-sustaining.
No, like
via
forever.
farm.
Like in another land, like Iceland or something, somewhere where like we cannot be hurt.
I want a farm. I don't want to make content. Oh my God. Lesbian content house.
You want to make a content?
You want to make a
content house.
Talk about drama. Talk about drama. A bunch of like lesbians U-Haul in with each other and then make content.
Wow.
Oh, it's scary. I feel scared.
Yeah, content houses are really scary. Okay, seriously though. My thought process has always been, why the fuck would I want to go to a bakery that doesn't want to make me a cake?
No, yeah, but it's like, it just goes so much deeper than that.
Yeah,
it's all just like the snowball effect. Like this slowly peeling back rights. Peeling back rights of queer people, women, minorities. Like, it's all just really... I don't understand, and maybe it's because I'm from Canada, but I don't understand how you have, like, 9 people that are appointed by the president that then forever get to decide... like the highest state of the law. Like, I don't understand.
It's almost like it doesn't make sense.
Because the founding fathers did not picture a world where extremism was going to be more and more prevalent because of the internet. Like, it's just like there are so many new things that have happened since. Look, like, there's a lot of checks and balances, and those were really good ideas, but like the system no longer works for the way that we have discourse and for the way that discourse and truth have completely broken down, and that's part of the issue. So like people who are supposed to be in a non-political position, there's no such thing as a non-political position. God, social media influencers and artists are expected to be political in a political position. It's like there's no such thing as an apolitical position anymore. So it's like,
which is wild.
Of course this is
like
broken.
When we're talking about basic human rights, basic like acceptance and equality, like we're talking basic stuff is somehow a political stance. Like accepting, loving, wanting healthcare for, wanting equal rights for trans people, political position. How? I'm saying that me as a person believes that other people should have the right to live a safe, healthy, full life.
I don't care. I just don't want it in my face.
Alayna, that is an extreme position. You are a terrorist.
Yeah.
That is, I mean, like, and that's why it's like so. And I will also say there are people who don't want to have extreme discourse and push these things over, but they feel silenced.
Yeah.
Because you can't get a word out.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to play devil's advocate for people who are genuinely confused about things like trans rights.
Yeah.
There are people out there who are genuinely confused that you could have a conversation with them, and then maybe after a few conversations, they would learn something and maybe change their mind. But those conversations aren't happening because of both sides being
everyone's so
like
polarized.
Very polarized and like being like, if you don't believe this right now in this moment, grandpa, you are like a violent hateful person. And like maybe he's wrong, maybe he has things to learn, but like both sides are like breathing down his neck. You know, well, sorry, I just went on a tirade. There's just no space to just discuss without people going for each other's throats.
What's frustrating is that the people who are on the extremes, right? The people in power, they know that education is the key. Like, they know that if you educate people, people will change their mind. Like, so many people who think that they hate gay people have just never met a gay person. And like, if you just would sit down for 2 seconds. And then
when they did, they changed their fucking mind. How many people have... I've had experiences with my own family members. Was I mad at them at the time? Sure, but like, am I gonna shun them from my family for them having to take a second to learn? No, because that's progress. That's like what we all want.
Well, and here's my I don't know what the word is, not thought, but like what really just infuriates me is they feel like they need to take steps such as banning certain books, banning certain topics being taught in school, banning certain discourse in universities, certain classes. If you feel like your position is so, if you feel like you are under such threat by education, by information, if you think that, if you feel like, well, if my kids or if the people around me actually learned about trans people, they might accept them. Whoa, ban it all.
Yep.
No, because when they learn about it, then that's when they become gay.
Right, but this is what I'm saying is I'm like...
You're explaining it very well, Alayna.
If you're afraid of information because that information is going to breed acceptance... What the hell? Like, that's what you're fighting against.
What is your viewpoint?
Exactly.
Alayna, that was so beautiful. That was so well put.
Okay, thank you.
It's like, it's so, and that's why I think that's why you need to be willing to have open conversations, because when you do, the other side of this falls apart. The religious right falls apart.
Yes.
Like, it's just like, and that's why they want their thing to stand alone.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And that's where and so this goes back to what you were saying, Ashley, that like, it's not only that these conversations aren't happening, it's that the people who hold these extreme views have the power to make these conversations impossible and inaccessible. I really believe that, and I think it's been proven to be true, that when you have access to information, whether that be about the rights to your own body, the rights to whatever it is, right? Whatever argument you want to argue, critical race theory, anything. When you look at the actual information, there's no debate. Like, it's the answers
just information
that all of us are looking for. The thing that we all want, which is safety for children, right? We all want the children to be safe. We all want less... Arguably, we all want less abortion. Like, abortion is not the goal. Nobody is trying to make people have more abortions.
100%.
Like, we all want... Like, we all have the same goal. And if you look at the information and you look at... and you educate people, turns out that's the direction it goes in. Like, that's how we achieve those goals. Anyway,
Alayna, that was your longest on-pod rant ever.
Because it infuriates
and it was also the most beautiful
I loved
moment.
it. I fucking loved it. Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is so smart, Alayna. And I'm always like, I'm a gay woman. I'm ultra liberal. Like, all of my views are like quite liberal. So I want to be clear. For me, the way that I try through my craft and through what I'm trying to do on the internet is like, I am trying to, this is going to sound nuts, but like, I really want to be more of a bridge through, like, on the left having nuanced conversation, be a bridge to like help the right come. I want people who are like, I'm not really sure about this lesbian comedian. Like, what is this? I want to be a place where they can come and feel like, oh, I'm not in a leftist cult that I thought I was going to be in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just like, I always try to hold, when I'm having conversations with people who are more conservative, I always try to extend my hand openly to be like, look, I fully think most of the things that you were saying are batshit, but I'm going to listen to you, and I'm going to talk to you, and I'm going to have this conversation, you know, like, I don't know. That's just, and I hope, because the right's not doing it for the left. The right is not doing that for the left, and I hope we can do that more within our families, you know, to try and, you know, it's, at this point, it's like kind of moot, but like, that's my dream, that we can just like fucking talk.
Yes, and I think we're all on the same page about that. I think also, if I'm like, I can speak personally, but also probably for a lot of people listening, it just feels, like you said, moot. It feels hopeless, because it's like, well, me talking to one person isn't going to change anything. But really, you know, if we all did it,
it could.
I don't know.
It could.
We don't know what the answer is. You know, we're podcasting. No. Like, I don't know, but
we're podcasting, baby.
We're podcasting. We're just podcasters.
Just a couple guys podcasting. All right, should we take a question?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do
Let's take it. Matt, can you find a nice one? Also, thank you for taking over looking at the questions lately. Do you want me to look? I have them.
No,
I
actually don't want you to move at all, and I want you to sit back, and I want you to put your hands behind your head and just like totally veg out right now, and just let me top this.
Oh. Ooh.
Creative ideas for dates.
Sorry, I feel like I don't have creative juice in my head right now. I'm sorry to come up with a cute date. I don't feel a cute date.
Picnic? Have you been on a picnic lately? Can I just...
Yeah, picnic is cute. Picnic is cute.
Is one of the funnest, like, pretty cheap. Bring some board games. Make some drinks at home. For me, they're virgin, but make some drinks at home. Pop them in the bag. Bananagrams out on a blanket. Boom. Cheap date.
Badminton.
Fun, cheap date.
Oh, that's cute. Badminton?
Badminton's fun.
Badminton. Oh my god.
This goes along with Ashley. Whenever me and Ashley go on picnics together, we like to bring the badminton. And we also bring...
Yeah, it's sort of our father-son.
Told them what else we bring.
I say, get that shuttlecock out of your hand, kid. Gay.
Can you pronounce that again, Mac?
Badminton?
Badminton.
No, badminton. Badminton? There's an N in there. Badminton.
There's not an N.
Yes, there is.
Badminton?
There's an N.
No.
But it's like a silent N.
No, it's not.
That mitten is bad. Badminton.
No, badminton. Oh, whatever. Listener, write in. Badminton players, professionals, write in. I did a cute date thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, with my girlfriend, where one day she came home from work and I set up our apartment to be a spa. So I did like a spa day. So I had printed out like I made like a spa. Cute. I made like a spa like rules board, and then
rules.
With like
there
instructions.
Must be order. Yes, this is a date and it's a service for your partner, but there must be rules. And also on the way out, we're expecting a tip, payment. We do take card now.
No shirt, no shoes, all service.
That's what it said. That's what it said. Even if you're just doing like a movie night in, like print out some little
movie
tickets and make like a little menu. I had like a dinner menu. I did like a whole whatever. Like print out little things and cut them and give her like a movie ticket to the movie.
Pinterest. Walking Pinterest. And you tried to say you didn't have any ideas.
I just like crafts.
But Jen has been really good to me lately, so I surprised her with a 90-minute massage. I did one of those apps where the massage therapist comes to your house, and so we had this woman come and she gave her a massage, and I just went out and did sets and stuff like that, and I came back and I was like, yeah,
was
just
it Alayna? 'Cause
a little
she just
active service.
It was actually, I think it was actually Alayna in your
It was
apartment.
the Alayna Joy spa. It was really weird. It was demanded that she take her shirt and shoes off immediately, not under the towel.
Was it all service though?
It was
Ask
all
Jen.
service. Oh my God.
I'll just say ask Jen.
What did I hire? An all service? What did I? Oh no.
Oh, Ashley.
Oh no. Oh no.
Stupid.
Good thing we're in an open relationship. Stupid.
Okay, good question. I take back my grumblings at the beginning.
Okay, I guess I should.
I think it is a good question. What about hiking? What about going for a hike? I think just mixing it up.
Yeah.
I think the thing is that you get into a routine of date. For me, it's dinner or brunch, and we kind of go to the same places. So it's really nice to become a tourist in your own area, generate a list of places that you would go if you were visiting the area. And I think that you wouldn't normally do, because that's why vacations are so great with a partner, because you're doing a bunch of stuff that you don't normally do. You're sharing new experiences. Yeah. So I think the key is to do stuff that you normally wouldn't do.
Yeah, go skating. Something different.
Go skating, bro. Hit the park. Kickflip it.
No, not skateboarding, ice skating.
That was way too vague.
Skating. Kickflip it. Hit the park. Kickflip
I cannot imagine Alayna being a hardcore skater. Not only a hardcore skater, but also asking girls to go on skating dates.
Wait. Can you imagine it now?
Whoa. The tats kind of showing.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Told you. Violence era. Okay, what else? Another question?
Another question?
Do you want me to look, Mac?
No.
Oh,
what did
wow,
I
really
say?
sounding like me.
Sorry.
Me looking for questions is all service.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
Me and this girl have been sort of dating, sort of not, in quotes. She's in parentheses.
Okay.
She's my best friend, WLW, self-explanatory. Please don't. I dropped out of college. I forgot the name of a simple sentence structure. Yes, just we can leave it alone.
You didn't forget the name. You had a full-blown stroke.
Yeah, it looked like
you had an
stroke.
aneurysm when you saw the parentheses. It's almost like you thought it was math
and then
because
you
of the parentheses. You were like, I'm out.
It was unfamiliar. We don't have very many characters on TikTok. We don't use parentheses. Anyway,
okay.
But I've been suspecting.
Okay, I'm picking the questions. Mac,
Alayna,
take a break. Mac, sit back. Okay, I found the one that you're trying to read.
Can you read it kind of bad so that I don't feel like it was just for me?
This is you reading it. Me and this girl have been sort of dating, sort of not. She's my best friend.
Danny,
WLW, self-explanatory. But I've been sputzing. I've been suspecting that she's kind of homophobic subconsciously. I don't know what to do. She's really mean to me when we're around other people, but likes me when we're alone, and I don't know what to do. Oh no, you don't be around that you don't be around anybody who's mean to you in public and nice to you when you're alone. That's toxic.
That sounds like not very nice person generally.
Yeah, no. That's not even necessarily
agreed.
Just homophobic. That's just toxic behavior.
Yeah. You want somebody that's going to have your back.
You want someone who says,
you want someone that
yes.
You want someone all service.
You want your
when you're
hell
You want a
yes.
hell yes. All service.
Ew.
Never say that again. First of all.
Is this person closeted?
It didn't say. Me and this girl have been sort of dating. sort of not. So maybe like when they're in private, it's like they're together, but then when they're in public, she's mean to her, which is like,
that's why I'm wondering if it's closeted.
Yeah. If it's closeted, then I could see it being a homophobic thing, but it also could not be a homophobic thing. It could also be just like,
yeah, it could be something else.
She's just not very nice.
But generally,
either way, it's bad.
It's not great, and you have like people come out of the closet in their own time, of course, but it's like not your responsibility to date those people.
We went on a whole dad rant about that.
Yeah.
On a different episode.
Yeah.
I can't remember which episode, but we like dove into that.
Yeah.
But as far as this one goes, I would say run.
Yeah. Lightning round answer.
Personally.
Run.
For the lightning round.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, it's tough because it's also tough because you're not like officially dating them. So it's like, do you have a conversation about this? It like makes it very hard for you to have like, hey, this like makes me feel not great. Like, you know, have you talked to them about this?
Yeah.
I think that's another place to start. But generally speaking, it does not feel good from my perspective.
I'm looking for another question.
Yeah, me too. Ooh, if you could spend a year doing nothing but learning a hobby, which one would you pick?
Ooh. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
That feels like a dream.
Carpentry.
Oh my God. Wow. I would learn French. Does that count as a hobby?
Of course you would. Of course you would.
I'd build a farm.
Okay, French. A little bit.
Yeah, I would actually bandwagon with Ashley. We would build the farm together, actually.
Build a farm. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Many hands makes light work.
I'd want to like learn how to like I'd want to prepare for the apocalypse, I think, is actually what I would do. I'd want more outdoor skills in survivalist. I would build a bunker. I would build a bunker for the inevitable apocalypse. Yeah. And maybe like learn how to farm and grow food and stuff like that.
Would there be a skill that I could trade you for space in your bunker?
You could speak to us in French and you could have the bunker.
You already Alayna, you already have the skill. You're the mediator. Because when you're in the bunker, dude, when you're in the bunker, shit's gonna hit the fan.
Yeah.
Shit's gonna hit the fan. And you need a therapist there to mediate what's gonna happen, or some people are gonna like eat each other. Yeah. And not in a fun way.
No.
So you need the therapist there.
I'm like on board. Like at first it was like climate disaster that I was scared of. Now I'm scared of AI. So like it's all over for us, let's be honest. Get me in the bunker.
The thing is that it's all related at this point. Like we are the threads of the apocalypse are now woven together into a rope. And
too dark.
We
this
are
is
not
too dark for us.
We really are dark. Not in a good.
You know what's hilarious is that if that did go down and we all were in a bunker together, we would probably still record episodes. We'd just record them in person. Yeah.
We would record them in person and we'd put them out. And instead of it being like Chosen Family, it'd be like, this is broadcast 479. Is anyone hearing this? Send your Bunker Chosen Family podcast back.
If anyone's
to let us know
hearing
how
this,
you're doing.
Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast.
Listener, write in. Are you still alive? Listener, write in. Are you on this planet with us?
Someone comment down below if you're hearing this.
SOS.
Patreon payments are like wood. Maybe like cans of beans.
Yeah, cans of beans.
There's a Patreon drop-off
Tier
point.
1 is a can of beans.
Yes.
Danny, no, Sydney's going to the drop-off point to pick up.
We equip them with like a gun. We're like, okay, go get the beans. Get the patron beans.
Bring the beans, Sydney.
We're like, this content is really important and we have to keep making it. Yes. Because in this apocalyptic scenario, there are still homophobes out there and Chosen Family is needed more than ever because,
and there's so
let's face it, a lot of your
joy.
family got annihilated by the asteroid.
There's so little joy out there. People need to laugh, and this is where they'll come.
Yes.
Hey, did you guys see that we were Apple's Pick of the Month for Comedy Podcast?
Yeah.
So can we say that we are now chart-topping award-winning? Can we say that?
Is that an award?
That's what I'm asking.
I think so.
That's an award?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm asking.
I think yes.
We got Pick of the Month in comedy. In all of comedy podcasts, Apple picked us.
That's pretty crazy. That only happens
honestly, I don't know whether to feel good or bad about that. Oh, my heart is so torn.
Having mixed feelings.
No, that's incredible.
Think about it like this. Now you have
I feel great about it.
You have 2 award-winning, chart-topping podcasts.
Award-winning podcasts. That's pretty crazy. Also, I just realized this is another idea for our bunker. We could make like a top tier of the Patreon where you get to come into the bunker and just live there with us.
So that tier, the payment would be build a bunker.
I think that's $1,000 a month.
The cost of that tier is have a bunker.
Yeah, pretty expensive.
Oh yeah, what did we have for dinner? Well, I mean, spam, right? In the bunker.
Oh, that's...
I don't know, what do people eat?
I'd rather have beans,
canned beans?
Yeah, I'll take the beans.
I'll take the beans.
I'll take the beans.
We had a can of beans.
I also brought all my cheese to the bunker.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for being here.
We love you guys so much. We're your chosen family. See you next week.
Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Alayna Joy, and Mac INGEMI. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Mariah Nicholas. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever